yeah, 34, my bad, yeah. An innumerable multitude shall be gathered together as thou sawest them, willing to come.
That is the elect, right?
From the four corners.
Yeah, 1/3.
And to overcome him by fighting. We shall stand upon the top of the Mount Sinai.
Because remember, it gives the list, it gives the breakdown of the different, some were bound, some were this, some were that, right? But they all came out of Great Tribulation, right? And then, who's that great number? Hey, what? You know, remember, it's a numberless group, it's dust.
Yeah.
Israel, the biggest nation on the planet Earth, right?
Coming out of four corners.
Yeah, coming out of four corners, man. Biggest nation. Good.
Okay. Yeah, that was actually I went to get 2nd Ezra 13. That wasn't the right one that I wanted.
Oh,
Right? I got the books mixed up.
Oh, okay,
Right?
okay.
But it says here 2nd Ezra chapter 13 verse 11. My bad.
That's okay.
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight.
Which is the destruction, right? The blast of fire, the great tempest, all that heat. Missiles.
And from the chariots.
Yeah, from the chariots.
And burned them of every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smoke of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Afterwards, saw I the same man come down from the mountain, and called
This man being Yahushua. And this is the same, this man, because that's what's having a vision. He's seen a dream, and he's seeing the present day destruction in this dream. He's seeing Yahushua come down, destroy everything with the chariots, he's seeing the missiles and all that.
and called unto him another peaceful multitude. So this is the elect. And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, some were bound. And
different lots. Right?
And others some brought of them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awakened and said, Thou hast showed thy servant these wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer. That's all.
Beautiful, right? That links directly with what we showed there in terms of coming out of America, and also the great multitude which no man could number. Right? That's very important. You know, it's really that's just a basic study of it. You got to go into what was read to really get a grasp in spirit and in truth. But it's really a basic study. Right?
Right,
But
exactly. Verse 10 to 30. When you read it, it actually spans from 10, verse 10 to 30. So you're on point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got the understanding.
Right, but it's just to show about the, just to get a quick refresh on the elect, the two-thirds and one-third from North and South America, and from the four corners. Okay, all right, that was the point on that. I want you to continue in Zechariah 13. Continue reading, and then we're going to go straight into 14 because it's almost finished. And in your hand there, it's going to talk about those things, touching on the plague. The plague.
Oh, police is here.
Those guys over there, whatever. Continue.
Okay, you want to start at verse 8?
Yeah, continue on down. Just read.
So Zechariah 13. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third parts through. I will bring.
I put on the wrong fire. Thus saith the Lord.
All right, I'll bring.
Thus saith the Lord. Put on the wrong fire.
Fire rises.
The fire rises too early.
He's
It'll be too late then too.
putting out the fire that he started.
Zechariah 13:9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined.
Okay, so it's going into how the Lord's going to prepare you before this destruction comes. right? The destruction that's coming to America, right? So read that again.
And I will bring the third part through the fire,
Right?
and I will refine them as silver is refined.
Literal fire, and spiritual trials and tribulation fire. Read.
And will try them as gold is tried.
Right? So we're the gold standard. We're the true gold standard. The white man's gold is called God. Gold, oil, and drugs. Right? Read.
And it says, they shall call on my name,
Right?
and I will hear them.
Yep.
I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power.
Not Jesus the Christ.
I'm gonna say that.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna say that. You know,
Well, say what you gotta say, brother. Don't
Right?
get in the way.
This is my OIC guys, man. And it's not Ahaya, Shar Ahaya either, nor Yahweh, nor any of those
Yo, play
names.
yogurt.
Man. He told Moses his name, says for all generations. That's
right.
That's right. That's right. You're not getting up on the chariot, Lord. Thus saith the Lord. Okay, it's not thus saith the name. All right?
But all praises to who?
Listen to it.
Like, why always leave it out? All praises. Finish it. You know, if all
true.
praises to this demon who he worships, Esau.
Yeah.
That's very true.
That's right. Hey, continue, brother.
Okay, now
Play.
verse 14,
Yes?
chapter 14.
Yes, continue.
Chapter 14.
It's coming up, so it's not ready.
Okay. Zechariah 14 and 1. Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the house refilled, and the woman ravished. And
On Instagram, thoughts. Right? You want to get it, man.
Hey, are you listening? The young brothers listening? Because
It's true.
we'll prophesy about the literal things that's going to happen, but you need to understand also spiritual, right? The things spiritual that pertain to something literal as well. You get that? I want to sound funny to you. So yeah, those are going to be destroyed. Those wops, wicked wops, those wicked sops.
Yep.
But it's also talking about systems. It's also talking about the systems around us. Right? Go ahead.
For I will gather all the nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, the house refilled, rifled, and the woman ravished, and half the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city.
Hey, who's the residue of the people?
No, left over, man.
Leftover, not killed.
Right? No, who's the residue of the people?
That's
Remnant.
That's the elect.
right.
That's what it's talking about, man. We just finished going into it, and Zechariah.
Residue.
Zechariah is
So like
making it big.
We have 1/3 remnant.
Residue. No, go ahead. Bring out what you got. Right, bring out those scriptures. The residue of the people. That's it.
Shall not be cut off from the city. What's the city?
yeah, kind of instance.
Right? Think about that. What's the city?
Okay.
That city's Babylon, right?
So, verse 3. Verse 3. Zechariah 14:3. And then shall the Lord Yahweh go forth and fight against those nations.
All right. So we know really he's pushing all the way down to the war that's coming. Right. That's what we're talking about. That's what he's prophesying into. But yeah.
Nations as when he fought in the day of battle.
Okay.
And his feet shall stand in that day upon the Mount of Olives, which is before Jerusalem on the east, and on the Mount of Olives shall cleave. Now, and of the Mount of Olives shall cleave in the midst thereof towards the east and towards the west. And there shall be a very great valley, and half of the mountain shall be moved towards the north, and the half of it towards the south. And ye shall flee to the valley of the mountains, for the valley of the mountains shall reach unto Azel. Yea, ye shall flee like as ye fled from before the earthquake in the days of Uzziah, king of Judah.
All right. So basically,